The 3 biggest mistakes I see print-on-demand store owners making daily. Stay tuned to find out. What's up, friends? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Opie and I'm a growth specialist based out of Los Angeles, and I'm here to help you with tips, tricks, and tools to help you scale your e-commerce brand. Let's get into the content. After working with and speaking with dozens of print-on-demand store owners, I can tell you that these 3 mistakes happen time and time again. So getting into it, number 1, we're gonna go into the mindset. Now, this is not foo-foo, lollygazi, whatever. Mindset is super important when it comes to print-on-demand, especially when you're running traffic to your store through paid ads. The goal of the first-time purchase is not to make a profit, okay? If you are making a profit at testing budgets, your goal is to increase that budget with ad spend as much as possible to acquire as many customers a day as possible for as close to break even. That's where we make our profits on purchases 2, 3, and beyond. That rolls into your niche, okay? In order to increase the likeliness of someone coming back to our store and buying again, we can't offer one individual product across a variety of niches, right? Niching down is super important to increase the likelihood of a customer coming back in the future and buying from us again. Example, let's just say you want to start a dog t-shirt company. We're selling t-shirts for all the dogs that ever existed in the world. There's thousands of dog breeds out there. So you have one Boston Terrier shirt, one pug shirt, one Snickerdoodle shirt. If you have one pug shirt, A, I'm only going to go to that store and buy that one shirt. And B, if I only have one dog, I'm not going to come back and buy another dog that I don't own, right? So you need to niche down into one breed. Let's say you want to start a national parks brand like everyone and their mom and these print-on-demand groups do, and me included. I would say focused on which one do you love the most? Is it the Great Smoky Mountains? Is it Yosemite? Is it Yellowstone? Is it a state park, right? There are stores out there that are doing 7, 8 figures a year focusing on one state or one national park, and I suggest you do the same. All right, last example is going to be like an outdoors brand. Let's say you make t-shirts for hikers and bikers and mountain bikers and surfers and stand-up paddleboards and canoeing and all these different outdoor activities that you enjoy when you're, away from home. Like if you have one shirt for a mountain biker and then everything else is for a different category of the outdoors, the likelihood of me coming back to your store and buying again is very, very slim because I am super passionate about 1 or 2 things, but not passionate about the other dozens of stuff that you add to your store. So niching down is super, super important. You can go a little broad in the beginning, right? Focusing on maybe a few, no more than a dozen different activities like in any of these niches. But once you find something that works, do not go wider, meaning go into other activities or other niches of that niche. Go further down. So if you find that your best-selling t-shirt is for French Bulldog owners or for pug owners, make more French Bulldog t-shirts and become a French Bulldog store. Do not continue to broaden out your scope into more and more breeds. That is a no-go. Don't do that. And that rolls into number 3, which is knowing when to start buying and holding inventory. Now, when it comes to print on demand, the biggest problem with it is your profit margins, right? And the more margins you have, the more you can spend to acquire a first-time customer, increasing your daily ad spend. Aside from the obvious of holding inventory and increasing your margins, the other benefits to holding inventory and going from a print-on-demand direct-to-garment model into a screen-printed model is that you're going to increase the quality of your goods and increase quality. So let's just say you bought a print-on-demand shirt like we probably have all done at this point, and it washes out after 5 or 6 washes versus a screen printed shirt that lasts literally 10 years. Like the vintage t-shirts from the 70s are screen printed, not direct to garment, right? Better quality stuff. So better quality equals a higher returning customer rate because they're happy customers. If a shirt lasts me for 5 months and it's just washed out, I'm not going to come back and buy again, especially if I just spent $30 on a t-shirt. So to wrap today's video, the 3 biggest mistakes I see print-on-demand store owners making are as follows. The mindset. We're looking to break even or get as close to break even as possible on the first time purchase from a customer in hopes that they will come back and buy again. We increase the likelihood that they will come back and buy from us again in the future by niching down. Do not go broad, go deep. And then last but not least, holding inventory will allow you to not only get higher margins on your product, being able to acquire more customers at the same daily ad spend, but also Increase the price point for your product. Print-on-demand products are generally seen as lower quality because of direct-to-garment versus screen printing. Having a higher returning customer rate because your quality goods last longer. If your t-shirt only lasts 5 washes versus one that lasts 50 from the 70s, like all the vintage t-shirts you see out there, you're gonna have happy customers for years to come. So I hope that video provided some value for you. If you did like it, please hit the like and subscribe button. You know we're living in an algorithmic world these days, and it really does help the channel and will help me produce content for you in the future. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below and I will get to them as soon as possible. I will use that content to make videos for the future as well. Also, there's a link in the description below to sign up for our new newsletter where I will be delivering tips, tricks, and tools directly to your inbox, as well as upcoming Zoom events where you can hop on a call with me in a group setting and ask questions about print on demand, about e-commerce, about direct to consumer, all of those things. So if you're interested in that, sign up for the newsletter below and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.